But again, it takes 10,000 people to solve this issue. It takes 100,000 federally. Just no more. Because right now is the best time for us to take over the federal government under the optics of the Epstein files. It's the first time in a generation that we've had the opportunity to take over the United States and haven't done it. What are they going to say? Oh, well, we're going to protect these pedophiles. We have the opportunity to go to the federal government and say, no, we're taking over because you have protected pedophiles for too long and criminals, and let more people in our country, like the Somalians and the South Americans into our country that are ruining our communities. We're not taking it anymore. We are not taking it anymore. What are they going to say? Yeah, we are. And by the way, what do you think they're going to do? Send the military on us? The military is not going to fire on its own people. First of all, they can't use the U.S. military inside the United States unless they classify you as a domestic terrorist group, which they're not going to do. And the National Guard is not going to fire on its own people. So who's going to stop us? Who would stop us? It's our fucking buildings. We pay for them. We own them. Those are our buildings. I would just take them over.
I wish there would be some sort of action. I don't know that we would ever be able to get enough people. I don't think it will happen because we'll never get enough people that are willing to do that. We'll never get 100,000 people.
Well, let's start here. Let's see if we can get 10,000 people to show up in Columbia and demonstrate there that we want no more state tax and we want the federal government out of South Carolina, except for tax money to protect our borders, which is all they're good for. The rest of it, gone. We'll take all that money, put it back in South Carolina. We'll create our own welfare programs where we can do it better. We'll allocate the money to school systems. We don't need the federal bureau, the federal bureaus. We don't need them. The FBI is already in South Carolina and the CIA is already in South Carolina. That's part of the defense budget. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we'll keep that budget. We'll allocate that money to you. The rest of you piss off. We don't need you. And if every state would have the balls to do that, the federal government would have almost no power. Audits, federal tax audits on the people of the United States, and then state audits, get out of here. No way, dude. It's an insane thing. And South Carolina should have done this a long time ago. But, I mean, we don't even have the 9/11 files.
No, we don't even have those yet.
What are we doing funding the federal government anymore?
I think the ironic part of the time that we're in is that I've been what would have been labeled as a conspiracy theorist for a long time. I don't think the JFK story is as presented. I don't think the 9/11 story is as presented. I've been a long-time believer in a world cabal power, that the deep state government that's been running things, and it's not the presidency, right? There's fundamentally within the U.S. government and within all governments, there is, for example, if you have a 40-year career in the FBI, what's 4 years to you, right? If you're powerful in the FBI and you're not Kash Patel or the director of the FBI that gets re-nominated every 4 years or every 8 years or whatever, the president decides, then you can afford to just wait out the president, right? If you are the second in command and you don't get renominated every 4 years, you can just wait for the next president to do whatever the fuck you want. Like, you don't have to do it under President Trump. You can just wait. So that's where the power really lies, is not in the presidential administration. It's in the second and third levels of our government, where those people never get reelected and never get cycled out. And they've gotten so used to their power and it's gone unchecked for so long that you get these disasters like the Epstein files, where these people are doing heinous things behind the closed doors of black budgets that we can't see. That's where the real power is.